I'm curious, uh, what was it like to play in the Czech Republic and in China?
To be honest, the Czech Republic was a great experience. It was my first taste of international basketball and basketball as a professional. So for me to have the opportunity to go there and play and learn from the guys that I was able to play with over there was just an amazing experience. Coming out of college, I was just grateful to have a job. You know what I mean? So that was pretty cool. And then playing in China, basketball wise, like, there's complete freedom, over there. You're like the Kobe of your team. So they want you shooting like, you know, 20 plus shots a game. And then the culture there is amazing in China. So just being able to, kind of immerse myself into that was awesome. And I'm grateful for both of those experiences.
In terms of the culture and the culture shock of living in China, what were some of the adjustments that you had to make?
The time difference being one of the biggest ones. Adjusting to that, and then just the travel, food was a little different. But I was able to survive and find some things that I liked, surprisingly. So it was great.
Dante Marcatelli, Fox Sports Florida.
Hey, Jason, nice to meet you and talk to you officially. You ended the college career of Andrew Wiggins, and I know that's something you take great pride in. You'll see him here tonight. When your Stanford team knocked them out of the tournament, can you just take us through that story, starting with kind of their press conference and then the motivation and then maybe the satisfaction of knocking them off? It's a great story.
Well, first of all, that was a long time ago. So I don't think anybody's really hanging on to that too much. But for what it is, it was a great experience to be able to be in the tournament with the group of guys that I was with. We had fought so hard that year to claw and make it into the tournament, and then to be going up against a college with a university with so much prestige and so much basketball history in Kansas. That was just a great matchup, and we took it on as a challenge. They had their press conference. I don't even think they knew what was going on, to be honest. We kind of laughed at it when I was, his teammate in Golden State. We laughed about it, and so did I with Wayne Selden a while ago. They didn't really know what was going on, and but we woke him up a little bit.
You certainly did. And you got Johnny Dawkins here in town. He was your coach at Stanford. Are you still in touch with him? What did he mean to you at Stanford?
Yeah. I talk to him every so now and then, and Coach Dawkins has been a great mentor for me ever since I decided to play for him coming out of high school. He's always been in my corner, and he reaches out and lets me know he's watching and what he sees. As far as my growth and development as a player and a person, and he's been a great role model for me as well. So I'm happy to be a little bit closer to him.
Great, thanks.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Jason, as far as your NBA journey, who are some of the coaches and players that have had the biggest impact on your career so far?
I've been all over the place, so I hate to be leaving out, some names of people who have definitely had a great impact on me. But I would say Brett Brown, when I had the opportunity to play for him on my first 10-day in the NBA, he gave me a piece of advice that always stuck with me, and that was participating on rescue. So like I'm a rookie, on the sideline, like just trying to take everything in. He's like, yo, you need to get your butt in there and participate in your own rescue. So that's something that always stuck with me. Of course, Johnny Dawkins, as a coach, he was amazing for me. And, the list goes on. There's players that I play with that have helped me. Derrick Rose being one of them. Was my time with the Knicks, as well as Brandon Jennings. Them just kind of teaching me the point guard role and what it means to run a team, and the list goes on. I've been blessed to be around the game of basketball as a professional and meet a lot of people who've definitely impacted me in a positive way.
Roy Perry, Orlando Sentinel.
Chasson, I'll have to give you full disclosure here. I'm also an Illinois native, so I know a lot about Rock Island. I want to take you back a little bit further now. Can you just talk about how your experience there? I mean, that's a place that's known for a lot of high school athletic success. Can you just kind of talk about, sort of what that winning culture did for you and how it's helped you get to where you are now?
Yeah, Rock Island, it being a small town, we take a lot of pride in our athletics and our sports. Um, and it's kind of like in your blood. You grow up, playing three sports: football, basketball, baseball, whatever. And they teach you about winning and how important it is to establish yourself, as a winner and take pride in that. And so I grew up with, a group of guys that, from knee high, we were together and playing pee wee basketball together, and we were fortunate enough to win our first state championship in the school's 101 year history. So that was pretty special. But it was something that we had always dreamt about and planned, and the city is embracing us, and they're talking about it. So we definitely take pride in our athletics in Rock Island, and I'm proud to be from there.
Go ahead, Roy. Oh, you're on mute, Roy.
Yes, I am. Thanks. Just to follow up a little bit of what Dante had asked, I know that you had been recruited by Illinois. I'm just wondering how much Johnny Dawkins played he was a factor in playing in your decision to go to Stanford, and how close were you maybe to going to Illinois at that time?
Yeah, so I was extremely close to going to Illinois. It was between Illinois and Stanford. And what it really came down to was that Johnny Dawkins was like, he was always there. It was like I looked up at open gym, he was there. I looked up, when I was playing with USA basketball as a 17-year-old in Germany, and he was there and stayed the whole time. And this is during July, which is like the biggest recruiting period at the time. And he was there, and watching me and scouting and giving me feedback. So it was like, this guy's investing all this time into me as a person, as a player. This is somebody who I want to be around and, play for. So that was huge. And then, I don't know if you've been to the campus yet, but, you step foot on Stanford's campus and it's hard to leave.
Rob Parks, 48minutes.com.
Hey, Chasson, how are you? First, I want to discuss your mindset coming into the Magic now. How do you hope to make the best of this opportunity? And then what do you bring to the table to help make this team be able to make a playoff push?
Yeah, the mindset for me is just to come in, and learn as much as I can, but also be myself and be aggressive, on both ends of the floor when I'm out there. I'm a player that I think is, going to be solid, going to be reliable, somebody who can knock down shots, kind of play defense and affect the game on that end, and, just be confident every time I'm out there. Also get my teammates involved, and somebody that's going to be, about winning. That's what I like to hang my hat on. Like I said, it's in my blood, coming from Rock Island, and anything that contributes to winning, I'm about. So.
Christos Saltis, Sport DNA.
Hello, Jason. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I would like to ask you, what is your mindset about tonight's game against the Warriors, and how the experience in Europe and especially in EuroLeague to compete against top level players in Europe will gonna help you about the matchup with Steph Curry and Kelly Oubre and the Warriors players?
Well, they're a great team to start with. Established franchise. They know what they're doing out there, and as of now, they look like they're running like a well-oiled machine. So it's going to be a tough night, but we got to be up for the challenge. I think we are. The game plan for us, we just walked through, and it's going to be about sticking to it and trusting in each other. And I know we're all excited for tonight's game. As far as playing in Europe and playing against some of those big name players, it was a great experience. And, I've taken some of those lessons that I've learned over there here with me, everywhere I go. They never leave. So I'm grateful for that experience.
Thank you.
Okay, we just have time for one more. Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Jason, just curious, how much of a whirlwind have the last few days been like, and what have been some of the biggest things you've been able to pick up over the last few days, having a practice day and some shoot around time?
It's been pretty crazy, to be honest. You know, but at the same time, like the coaching staff and the players have done an amazing job of helping me along the way. Like the information that they're giving me is priceless. You know, and I'm just trying to, you know, soak up, be a sponge and soak it all up. You know, every moment that I'm on the court, when I'm off the court, I'm watching film. You know, studying the plays and also studying the opponents. So it's been fun. Like this is a part of the job, and yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. So,
Thank you so much, Jason.
all right, thank you guys.